Welcome back, guys, to Nino Kuni as we head towards the deep dark wood. To see the old man that Drippy mentions is a bit of a far trek, however. We'll get there in the end. Our lovely bartenders to give us 5 experience per shot in the way. I don't mind fighting them, they give such a high value.
Come on!
Let's get to work. I'll trade blows with you, sir. Especially if you're going to drop a glim there. Health glim. Restore my HP. We keep tip-top shape no matter what. It looks to me like it'll be quite a few battles before we level up once again. We're never going to earn money this way, that's for sure. Pick and choosing our fights like this. Which way the way we're heading? Okay, Ruff's after us. Is it going to catch me? No, it's got stuck. Lovely bridge though. Don't know if there's any enemies in the forest or whatnot. There are, okay. It's a new one by the look of it. Don't want it to back attack us, so let's take it on a rhinosaur.
Come on!
There's a big hit first foremost there. He's having a bit of trouble with his hits. In fact, missed me totally. Keep forging forward though. 2 experience, how many gold? 2 gold. At least we make a little bit more for our trouble. What do you want there, Drippy boy? Press R1 to take a gander at the local map, Ollie boy. We're fine with that. So that bird's not going to let us go.
Let's go!
Ow, sir, that actually hurt. A lot of misses going on, but still down, no problem. Free experience for 4 gold, so they've got the biggest overall gain, you could say. If anything. There's some special draw point over there. I'm going to call them draw points from Final Fantasy VIII by the look of them. And here we are, the deep dark wood. Forest of Fairy Tales. Look at that, it's a waystone. There's useful. A waystone? Yeah, man. They're these ancient stones, see? You can use them to restore a record of your adventures so far. It's a save stone. In wild places like forests and so on, you can't just plonk yourself on the nearest rock and write your story down. But why not? Why not, he says? Give me strength, man. Because they're crawling with horrible beasties, ain't it? They are? That sounds kind of scary. You'll get used to it, man. Just remember, you can't go recording your progress any old where. So we can't save in dungeons through the normal menu. Allow me to explain a little more. Touch a waystone and your health and magic power will be fully restored. That's good, not bad, eh? And that's not all, man. These little beauties also let you save your progress. The traveller's best friend they are. Which is why you should stop at every waystone you see and make good use of it. Better safe than sorry, ain't it? Sure, Mr. Drippy. Tidy, that's what I like to hear. Let's hope you're as good as your word. Righto, next up, the old man of the woods. We'll see you indeed. May as well press this stone for now. Tip-top condition. We won't save our progress either. Let's pass onwards. So where is this old man? There's no monsters or creepy jeebies coming out. What's along this path, Drippy? What are you doing, man? The old man of the woods is right nearby. There might be treasure, sir. Treasure is always good. I guess we'll follow you through the forest. Maybe we'll find Moro and other gods here.
Mr. Drippy! Wait for me!
Who goes there?
Jeepers.
Ollie boy, meet old Father Oak. How do, you a leafiness?
Oh, Drippy, it's you. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I got a visitor by here from another world, see? And what it is I was wondering if you might lend us a bit of a hand, like.
Oh, I should have known. You only ever come to see me when you are in...
Sorry, you tall ship. You know I'm always very grateful.
This boy.
Ah, spotted it, did you bark ship?
Well, well. The pure-hearted one. He who will drive out the darkness. And Drippy, you mean to...
That's right, your ancient ship. We're off to give Shadar a right royal hiding.
You? Why? As reckless as ever, I see. Very well. You shall have my aid. But first, we had better give the boy a familiar, had we not?
Oh, yeah. Clean forgot I did. He's right, Dolly boy. It might be a bit early, but I suppose we better teach you how to conjure up familiars, innit?
Familiars?
Yep, familiars. You're in our world, you can magic up little fighting creatures from your heart, see? They're called familiars. Where we're going, the beasties are only going to get bigger and meaner. So, you're going to need a helping hand, or claw, or beak, or tentacle.
Can I really do it?
Well, there's only one way to find out. You want to help your mum, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well then, grab your wizard's companion and turn to the page marked Form Familiar.
But Mr. Drippy, there's no spell named Form Familiar here. You what? The boy is correct. Look at his wizard's companion. It would seem that it is missing more than a few of its pages. Really? Knickers! So does that mean I can't cast a spell? Oh, I'm not as powerless as all that, young man. Oliver, was it? Let me see now. Form Familiar. Ah, yes. A gift from me to you, young Oliver. You received a page describing the Form Familiar spell. Thank you very much, old Father Oak. For simply possessing the page for a particular spell is no guarantee that you will be able to make use of it. Some spells are simply not meant for certain wizards, such as life. Don't worry about that for now, man. Just give Form Familiar a go, will you? Sure thing, Mr. Drippy. So let's cast it.
What's this?
That's tidy work, Ollie boy. Look at that. A warrior from your very own heart. A familiar.
This is a familiar?
That's right. The fighting spirit inside you made flesh. A soldier of your soul.
And he can really help me fight? Huh? Ouch! That was a mean trick.
And the stronger you get, the harder he's gonna hit as well.
Wow.
So this is a familiar, huh? And he'll be coming with us? Indeed he will, Ollie boy. The more the merrier, ain't it? Hey, you better give the little fellow a name, huh? So we can name him ourselves Mitey. He's the mighty Mite, is he? Let's just go with that. Oliver, we cannot let you set off into the wild with only that withered wand in your hand. Let me give you some spells to aid you in battle. The first is a restorative incantation known as Healing Touch. You received a page describing the Healing Touch spell. No problems there, thank you. Tidy, that's the most useful spell there is for a wandering adventurer. Cuts, bruises, sprains, gashes, all gone in a jiffy with Healing Touch. Gee, you make it sound like I'm gonna get hurt an awful lot, Mr. Drippy. Next, I give you the gift of the Blazing Inferno, Fireball. Shoots a little ball of fire, that one does. Plant-based species flippin' hate fire, man. Even old Treeface here is scared of Fireball. Drippy, how dare you? You would never aim such a spell at me, would you, boy? Golly, of course not, old Father Oak. You see the page describing the Fireball spell. Now, boy, you can press square at any time to open your spells menu. While a spell like Healing Touch can be used at any time, Fireball is meant primarily for use in battle. That said, the most unexpected of spells can prove incomparably useful, given the right set of circumstances. Novel problems call for novel solutions, after all. If you find yourself at something of a loss, I recommend you go through your magical repertoire. You never know which spell might save the day. You can now use the spells menu. Great!
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Spoiling for a fight, is it? Better give him what he wants, Ollie boy.
Huh? But what do I do?
Just think what you want him to do and he'll do it. It's as easy as falling off a log, man.
Okay. Just think what I want him to do. Here goes.
And it seems old Mighty Boy is going to face the teeny boppers. Well, you're right, Ollie boy. It's time to learn about fighting with familiars. First off, you've got to pick who's going to fight out of you and your little friend. Gone to the trouble of making him, so we'd best give him a go, eh? Select him, will ya?
Here goes.
Tiny, let's send him into the fray, shall we? Oh yeah, see that circle on the top left there? That's your familiar's stamina gauge, okay. What that does is it shows you how much longer he can fight for, see? The longer you keep him on the go, the shorter his stamina gauge will get. When it's empty, that means the poor lad's so tired he can't fight anymore. Tragic, eh? So before that happens, you have to call him back to you for a bit of a rest like. Oh, and there's something else about familiars you should know. See his little mark by here? That's his sign. Okay, they got the same signs, I see. It's sort of like a star sign, except there's only 4 of them. Sun, moon, star, and planet. And like star signs, different ones get on better. You can use that to help you in battle. Next, let's talk about tricks. They're proper powerful abilities, a bit like your spells. And just like spells, they cost MP to use. You can see the cost written to them. Okay, 10 MP to use Cut Loose. A barrage of random slashes deals physical damage to all enemies. But what you've got to remember is that you and your familiars share MP and HP. So if a familiar uses a trick or takes a big hit, it's your MP or HP that will suffer. Crikey, this is a long lesson, eh? Right, let's finish with the top tip, shall we? Your familiar's stamina is always going down, so you need to swap with him regularly. You can do that anytime you like by pressing L1, innit? Now I'm going to stop talking before I put us both to sleep. It's your turn to sing for your supper. Go on, old boy buck. Okay then. So he seems to be a bit weak for now. I'm taking a lot of damage, I'd say. So let's use this spell and find out what it does. Quite a bit in terms of attacking. Let's take out Team Bopper A, of course. I tried to dodge that attack. Got myself some HP back though, however. Oh, more MP back is good. Dodge the attacks and come back. Oh, there's more MP there. Ah, missed it. Little Mighty Boy proved himself pretty good there. There's 12 experience there. Did we both get XP? So we both get it no matter what. That's great. And you leveled up as well. He's very high on the defensive side. I like him already. So now you know how to fight with a familiar, ain't it, Ollie boy? To be a true contender, you'll need to learn when to let your familiar loose and when to take control yourself. I'll do my best, Mr. Drippy. So basically we'll be switching in and out to use spells or something, like curative times. Oh, and when he's not fighting, the little fellow can be found taking it easy in the creature cage. In the creature cage, you can show your faithful familiars with delicious treats. Shower them, in fact. There's all kinds of treats to choose from. Some will improve their abilities. There's other ones that can even teach them new tricks. Tidy! Feed the little blighters enough of what they fancy and the bonds of familiarity between you will grow, meaning you can boost their abilities even more. Careful not to stuff them too full of sweeties though, they'll only end up getting full up. Adoration in moderation, that's the key. There's probably a lot to get your head around, but just remember that the creature cage is where you look after your familiars and take it from there, ain't it? Creature cage, got it. I promise to look after him real well, Mr. Drippy. Creature cage is now accessible. Oh, I almost forgot. We had something we wanted to ask you, your chunkiness. There's a guard down in Ding Dong Dell, and he's broken-hearted, see? Broken-hearted, you say? Shadar's evil spreads still further, so you will be needing... That we will, your Okitude. As quick you are. You still have got it, ain't you? Ho-ho! Patient, young Drippy. Of course I have. Let me see now. I know it's here somewhere. Crikey, you've not gone and lost it, have you? Lost it? The insolence! I put it away safely among my uppermost branches. It's just a little tangled up there, that's all. While I seek it out, I have a favour to ask of you. Oh, I did mention we're in a flippin' hurry, didn't I? We haven't got time to go. Mr. Drippy, we should help old Father Oak. He gave us those spells, didn't he? How very refreshing to meet such a responsible and honest young man. Alright, I get the flippin' message. Go on, what is it you need for us? Well, it's the guardian of these woods, you see. The guardian, eh? What's up with the old fella? I'm afraid he has become rather unruly of late, and he is neglecting his duties. Well, that's no good, is it? We better help you sort him out then, eh? Guardian? He sounds kind of tough. Too right he is. He's way stronger than your average beastie. If you've got a familiar on your side now, Mon, you'll be fine. Besides, if you're going to take down Shadar, you can't back out of a little bit of light guardian bashing now, can you? Okay, I'll do it, no problem. How very kind of you. The guardian can be found in the deepest part of the wood, beyond the Whispering Waterfalls. I wish you luck. Beyond them indeed. First spells, now familiars. You turn into a proper wizard, ain't you, Ollie boy? I guess I am, huh? Now then, why don't you take a closer look at your new mate, eh? How do I do that, Mr. Drippy? Creature cage is a piece of cake, man. Now listen up. More tutorials. If you look in the main menu, you'll see friends and familiars. That's where you'll find all sorts of details about you and your familiar's abilities. It looks a bit complicated and there are a fair few options kicking about in there. To be fair, but you'll soon get the hang of it, man. Now, you're still new to the wizarding lark, so there's a limit to what you can do, ain't it? You keep fighting monsters and eventually you'll get stronger. We call that leveling up, see? You'll probably make some new mates before long and all, so be sure to take a closer look at them, like I showed you. Some more mates, more friends, you got it, Mr. Drippy. Friends and familiars are now accessible from the main menu. Thank you, sir. I wonder what's got the Guardian of the Woods so head up. It sounds like no common or garden tantrum, man. It sounds serious. Serious indeed. Which way are we heading? Back out this one. Away from you, sir. It seems we got a center behind camera button, which is quite nice. There are more things here. Creature cage, of course. I'll line up. So we can see all those stats. We can't give them any treats, of course. Our familiarity is only 1 heart. Growth limit as well, so lots of little stats to take care of there. Apart from that, we can see tricks and equipment. So we can equip them with stuff as well. Not that we have anything to equip them with, but still. Quite a way to level him up, but overall, Mr. here is a higher physical attack and a lot higher defense. It's quite good to use Mitey in every battle. Send out the familiars! At least give me some welly boots if I'm going to be wading through creeks. So we head round to the left, sir. Looks like this is a long journey we might have to take. Ooh, see what I mean? Treasure! You obtain a loaf of white bread, no problem. Not had to eat yet, that's for sure. What should we find in this cave? Not a single monster around. Quite a nice little jaunt we're on here. As we enter the Whispering Waterfalls. I'd best warn you, Ollie boy, it's absolutely crawling with monsters beyond here. Careful you don't get got before you even get to the Guardian, eh? I'll be fine, Mr. Drippy. I have a familiar to help me now. That's brave you are. Don't forget, though, if the going gets tough, don't be afraid to cast Healing Touch. I sure won't. And remember what old Treeface told you. The spells menu is a mere tap of square away. You should try to familiarize yourself with the main menu, too, while you're at it. Don't worry, you're not going to break anything no matter what you press, so have a good old poke around, eh? And when you learn new skills and that, new options will come up on the main menu, so keep your eyes peeled and make the most of your new toys. Jeepers, there's so much to remember. You'll soon get used to it all, man. No worries. Now past the Whispering Waterfalls and on to the Guardian of the Woods we go. Right, let's go help him get back to normal, if we can. Wonder if we could pick up the butterflies there. Okay, let's restore our HP and all that. Good place to do it. Save your progress. No! Jump down! Will there be enemies abound? Don't turn around, sir. We'll engage you in a back attack, Mr. Jabber.
Let's go! Here goes!
Go, Mitey! Okay, let's try to dodge this attack if we can. He's trying to cut us off, look. That was interesting. He sweeps in there and got a nice attack. Finish him off. Mighty Mite there. My Ollie looks all worried and bothered. We're pretty cool with Mighty Mite. 7 experience. So it looks like we might be seeing both characters level soon enough. It's kind of like a weird battle of Pokemon in an odd way. Let's see if we can get back attack on him as well. Oh no, he turned around. I saw the treasure chest as well, so don't worry, I'll go back for that. Got a teeny bopper and a jabber.
Let's do it!
Let's do it indeed, sir. Seems the jabber's the more vicious one of the lot. And they are doing damage to me. In fact, I may need to switch out here. Cast Healing Touch on myself. Get your stamina nice and up and fine here, sirs. Keep ourselves running away. Looks like I'm bound to get hit once in a while. Come on, Mitey, back out there. I see there's a health orb that's been dropped. Let's retreat to get that ASAP. Finish off the jabber at least. Probably should have wailed on the teeny bopper first by the look of it. Oh, it seems these attacks can hit me anywhere, and blinded's not good. Might have to switch out. Oh, status effects affect both party members. That's pretty nasty in its own right. So the fights have already got a little bit more complicated here. Come on, Mitey, you ready to go back in there?
Here goes!
It's like Pokemon where Ash Ketchum isn't such a person who stays in the back and doesn't even help kind of guy. The battles have already ended up more in depth. Mitey levels up. 13 experience, 7 money, a crunchy carrot as well as an item there. We got ourselves a nice bit of attack boost. Definitely Mitey is our frontline warrior of choice. We obtain a bar of chocolate. So maybe we can treat little Mitey now. We do love him so. He's starting to do quite well for us. Do you want to treat? It increases attack increase. That's not bad at all. Have that, sir. Mitey's attack increased by 1. His fullness is up 1 as well. Can we remove treats as well or something along those lines by the look of it? But either way, we're quite happy. Congratulations, Mitey, on your little bit of extra status there. Hopefully you'll be able to take on 2 people more often. Crikey, I knew there was something I forgot to tell you about familiars. What's that? This is important, Ollie boy, so listen carefully, alright? I showed you how your familiars can use tricks, didn't I? Well, as the little fellows get stronger, they'll start learning new ones. If you want to see what tricks your familiars have up their sleeves, choose Friends and Familiars from the main menu. Tricks are a bit different from magic. Each individual trick fills a single command slot, you see. Press triangle when you're in Friends and Familiars bit, and you can change the command slots used for tricks. Which reminds me, a familiar can only remember a maximum of 8 tricks at any given time. It's quite a few tricks though. I mean, if you want them to learn a new one, you'll have to make them forget one of their old ones. Bit of a pain like, but at least you can teach an old familiar new tricks. Anyway, the important thing is that you assign a trick to your familiar's command wheel. If you don't, you won't be able to use it. Simple as that. Okay, I think I got it. Does that mean our friend already has more than one trick to equip? So in Friends Familiar, we press triangle to go to tricks. Seems we got... Okay. Cut loose, sandblast, smash hit, ray of light. We've got to learn these at different levels here. Smash hit's the first one to be learned. Or sandblast even. Which seem to be quite useful on this, to be honest. Back attack on whatever this is. It looks a very defensive creature, to be honest, the whippersnapper, so we'll go for the teeny bopper first.
Here goes!
Oh, we don't want to attack that one first. Oh, actually, its HP is not exactly that high, even if it only takes 1 damage and attack. If Sir Mister stays all the way over there, I'm quite happy with this scenario. A little bit of good dodging can mean a world of good for us. I'll make sure to run around between attacking, not just straight all-out attack. And Ollie boy leveled up. Lots of money as well. HP went up by a fair bit, so it seems that HP and MP, of course, is all linked. So the more Ollie boy levels up, the more powerful our familiars start off as a base level. There's a blue chest up there, whatever that is. Be nice to get over to that. Nice balance in there, Ollie boy. Here comes the Jabber. The Jabbers seem to be the most troublesome at the moment, but there's only one of them.
Let's go!
Go, Mitey!
Here goes!
Oh, using a special attack straight away, sir. How mean. Sir, you do a lot of damage, don't you? You should maybe be looking to dodge more. No wonder Ollie's a bit sighy about that encounter. The Jabbers themselves do damage. There's still a large winding path to take, and even more monsters to face on the way. We've got that kind of duo again. Well, if the teeny bopper stays away like it did last time,
Here goes!
this could be a very interesting fight. Very quick. Mind you, the teeny bopper did stay near, and now we're a bit in trouble here. Okay, keep defending for a second, and then we'll try and use our spells on the run. Spells, power up so we can get some healing on. Keep running away.
Here goes!
Finish off the whippersnapper ASAP. We start on teeny bopper here. Nicely done. I do like this switching between characters though for different roles. Let's hope Mitey levels up ASAP. He's really, really close to. There seems to be something nearby. Is that a save stone or something along those lines? Or is there something weird or different there? What is this? Look at that, there's useful. If you're lucky, you'll be able to use these one day. I'm sure I will. Whatever it is. Assuming we're at a save stone now, guys. I'm going to end the episode here. We'll progress more next episode, so join me for that, and I'll see you guys around for more Ni no Kuni. Bye-bye.